Hi guys, I'd like to welcome you guys all back to my channel. I am back with another Plan With Me video, and I have to apologize because I actually already recorded this video. The only thing was I noticed that the lighting was really jacked up, and I just got a new lens for my camera, and I did not realize that with autofocus, it flips out whenever you change things. So anytime I would put my hand in the camera or if I turned a page, the autofocus just went nuts, and it actually ended up being blurry for a good portion of the video. So I didn't realize that until I sat down to edit. Also, on another note, the things that I originally did in my bullet journal, especially for like the cover page and stuff, I actually did not like it at all. Like I was so disgusted with it when I went back to look. So I actually redid some things. So first, I just kind of want to go back and look at January just to kind of see like what worked for me and what didn't. If you didn't check out my Plan With Me for January, you can just go ahead and check up there and you should be able to see it. But of course, my calendar worked really well for me. It always does. My budget worked fantastic. This page worked really well for me too. So I'm going to keep all of that the same, but I am taking these two out. And the reason is, it's not that I am not grateful for anything or anything like that. I don't use, like I forget this page exists and I end up journaling about things. So I've just decided to take out the gratitude for now. I might come back to it. Because I'm doing Advocare 180, again, I have a video about that. You can check the description box or click the eye above to see that video. This really became irrelevant. Plus, I did not like this way of calculating my calorie or keeping track of how my calories fluctuated. I do not like this method. And then this, I'm doing Advocare, so I have to take my measurements at different times. So I won't be doing this either. And then this is kind of the weekly spreads that I've been doing, where I have meal plan, grocery list, and then like a overview for the week. And then this is the spread that I saw Cara use it first, and I've just been slowly adapting it to myself. Like I include a quote, weather, special events, my mood and my habits, which as you can see, I, again, did not really do well for that like I wanted to. Also, another thing that I was doing, like I said, is that I was tracking my fitness stuff. And what I've come to realize is, this is also when I was still doing the journaling inside my journal. Yeah, so like this wasn't even my fitness stuff. This was just journal stuff. So I didn't even do the fitness stuff for that week. And then this spread for me is working because I use it for work and for thing. And I know somebody's gonna say that my handwriting is ridiculously neat because somebody actually wrote me and was like, they are hearts all over my handwriting, so that made me feel good. But this is my fitness tracker for the week, so I write down everything that I do, and I'm actually gonna do a separate video about that, so I'm not even gonna get into it. But so this has just been my weeks. I haven't really been using my bullet journal other than tracking my fitness. I haven't really been using my bullet journal every day like I normally do. Like this is this week. So this starts my January. I am going to include February 4th. And the only reason that I'm doing it like this instead of moving all of this into the February is that January 29th is my birthday. And I just kind of wanted to have like its spotlight. I'm extra like that. So we're going to get to this page, which is the cover page, because the theme for my February, I didn't want to do hearts for Valentine's Day. And for some reason, I kept thinking of Queen of Hearts, which makes me think of Alice in Wonderland, which makes me think of the Disney version and, Tim Burton and all of those crazy people. So, this page, I created this from combining things that I liked from two different photographs, and I'm going to try to put them over here, and I'm going to link the sources, of course, because I pinned them on my Pinterest board so I can list the sources. But this was technically an individual photo, and then these all came from another photo. I just changed where they were, and I changed some shapes and added some things just to kind of make it my own. This originally was supposed to be a keyhole with the Cheshire Cat's face in the middle. And if that part of the clip from the other video is good, I'm going to try to insert it. I did not like it after I did it. It looked really, really crappy. Plus, I wanted to include this phrase, "we're all crazy here," but with the Cheshire Cat, because his eyes were right here, you couldn't even really see it. So I really wanted to just play around. This script, in case somebody's wondering, all I did was I printed out, it says, I needed to create a script for Alice in Wonderland, so I'm just going to repeat it until I fill a page. That's exactly what the words say for this writing. And then I just cut it out and pasted. The next thing, of course, is February, and I did something different here as well. All of these little blue pieces, they're actually a leftover script page from this. I just wanted to keep using it. So there's nothing really special going on here. Of course, Black Panther weekend had to be marked because, Black History Month. Turn up. Yeah, and I included another quote from the book that says, "Every adventure requires a first step," which I think fits for like a monthly planning. Monthly budget, again, this is also leftover paper. I don't do too much about my budget. If you want to see why I set up a budget and how I set up my budget and the apps that I use for my budget, then I can do a video for that too. But I wanted to focus on my gratitude page because I know just a second ago I said that I wasn't going to include the gratitude, but I'm so focused on a person of habit that I didn't even realize that I'd already done it. And I took it from the idea of like a Queen of Hearts, like a card. So I did that like this. Am I going to do it every day? No. But what I think that I'm going to do this month, I think I'm going to, if it's not something specific, I'm going to write a scripture or something that just reminds me to be grateful and to be grateful for my blessings. So I think it's also going to involve scriptures and things, and I think that might help me stay on this. The next thing that I want to show you guys, like I said, I'm doing the Advocare 180, and I am on day 22 or something from the first phase. So by the time that I get to February, I will be in phase 2. And there, of course, is a video coming, but I took, there's an iconic, directions staff in Alice in Wonderland, the movie, the Disney movie, the first Disney movie, and it was this way, that way, wrong way, turn around, things like that. So I took that idea and I created my own. And originally, if you guys can see, I drew out things and I didn't like the way that it looked and I didn't like the colors that I chose. So I just stuck to red, and then this is just, again, recycled script paper from the leftovers from my cover, and I just colored them with my Tombow pens. I'm going to try to list all my Tombow pens on my blog. So under each page that I show, I'm going to list the Tombows that I used, because I used a lot of different Tombows for this. So it's got phase 1 stats after the max phase, phase 2 goals, and then important notes. And that's just how I kept it. And then I have the phrase, "Do you suppose she's a wildflower?" Because then that converts me to my February goals page. Now, if you guys remember, my January goals page was very elaborate as well. It looked like this. So I kind of wanted to keep that same idea, but I took the things that I really kept going back to and I just put it here. So this is Absalom, for those who don't know him. I don't know how you don't know him, but yeah. So he's smoking out of his, I call it a hookah because it looks like a hookah, but he's smoking out of it, and I made it so that the smoke formed the word February. And then I have goals and objectives, upcoming events, and my to-do list. So as you guys can see, that is everything for February. And again, I'm going to list all the Tombows that I used per page, and then under each page, any inspirations that I got from Pinterest or anywhere else will also be linked. I do not believe in taking someone else's creations and calling them my own. So again, I guess the question I have for you guys today is, what is the theme that you guys liked? Do you like it? Do you not like it? What would you do differently? I would have definitely used a ruler. I probably should have used a ruler, but I didn't. And yeah, so that is the February plan with me. I'm so sorry I didn't get to show you guys this. I actually had a lot of fun making this, and I just really, really love how it turned out. I especially love how it looks on camera. So until the next time, guys. Bye.